Welcome to a short demonstration of how you can integrate Microsoft Project and Microsoft Planner to drive your projects forward as a result of responsibility and accountability. The ultimate goal is to improve project delivery success, improve return on project investments, and improve organizational performance. What are we talking about here? If you're responsible for something, it means that you own the assigned work or task. If you're accountable for it, it means that you're answerable for the outcome. Another way of thinking about this is that if you know that you have work to do and you update your progress, then others will know that you've done the work. How can you help your team members know that they have work to do? Let's start with the project manager. The project manager uses Microsoft Project to create a schedule and assign work to people. But how does the PM publish the work so that the team members each know what to do, and how does each team member let this PM know their status? Let's talk about two situations. In the first, you just need your team members to see the assignment you've created in the project, and you simply want them to tell you if they've started and if they've finished. In the second, you need them to give you more accurate details like how many hours they've spent on the work, the percent complete, or the hours of work remaining. What are the solutions that work for you in these cases? In the first case, use a solution that is super easy to use and is easily available through Teams or a mobile device. Microsoft Planner is convenient and pervasive. If you integrate Project and Planner, your team will be able to use a modern user interface to easily see what activities they're assigned and to provide you an easy update of how they are progressing. That's what this video is about today. If you need a more detailed solution for your status updates, there are other solutions like timesheets and time cards. Email us at info@westernprinciples.com and we can collaborate on your requirements and help you get the right solution. The FluentPro Integration Hub is the easy and quick way to integrate tasks between Microsoft Project and Planner. What does it do? The project manager creates the plan with some simple configuration to integrate with Planner and assign tasks. The Integration Hub creates the plan in Planner and assigns the work. Each team member uses the planner, maybe inside Microsoft Teams or with the Planner app, on their mobile device to update the activities and even to add tasks into the project. The Integration Hub synchronizes the progress back to Project, where the PM can republish the plan with the updates. It's easy and fast. Let's have a look at the demo, and we'll turn it over to Gennady from FluentPro for that.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about the Project Online and Planner integration, and that's one of the integration scenarios that our product provides. And right now I'm showing you the PWA content page. So the cloud version of the product can be installed directly on the PWA. So it's considered a third-party application, freely available through the SharePoint store. So in order to get it, you can navigate to New App and then search in the SharePoint store for FluentPro Integration Hub, and you can get it in a matter of minutes. After you've installed the application, you'll see a screen very similar to this. So you can understand what kind of integrations we're providing. The one that I'll be showing you today is the most common. It's a bidirectional integration that provides the link between one project and one plan. So it's the second of the four. And in my case, the integration is already configured. The wizard to create this integration from scratch will be the same one, although there would be no fields that are populated. So the parameters, I will not dive into too much detail. So there are synchronization flags. There are planner bucket. There is a planner bucket field on the task level, and there are mapping fields which are used to actually provide the link between the plan and the project. On the planner connection, there is almost nothing to configure except the connection itself. There is only one parameter that's called push new plan tasks to project. What that means is that when you have connected Project Online and Planner, the updates from the Planner tasks that were initially synchronized from Project Online will come back into the schedule. This is the static mapping between the Planner tasks and Project Online tasks. So while we connect the project and plan together, the actual integration is working on a task level. So here we have the task name, start and finish date. We have the progress mapped to % complete. And since Planner has some limitations in terms of the progress, Planner only has 3 positions for this field, and not started and progress and completed. We cannot bring any other values into Project Online that do not correspond to those three options. So for % complete, for the synchronized tasks, we populate 0, 50, and 100. And the assignments are synchronized in both directions, and it's only required to have the same email on the resource in Project Online and the resource in Planner. And finally, a few words on the schedule. So in my case, because it's a demo instance, the integration runs on demand. In your customer's case, the integration will run on a schedule basis, and there you can configure whether you would like to run the integration every number of minutes or number of hours or just once a day. So let me go to the project schedule that I've got, and I've added some extra fields that are required by the synchronization here on under the task view. There is a synchronization flag, and there is the planner bucket. You can have the combination of the tasks that are synchronized with Planner and that are not. That's perfectly fine. And let's look at the same task. For example, this one, review deployment team tasks. That's number 88. In my final deployment in Planner, there it is. And I can mark it as completed because it's already it was already in progress. So I can mark it as completed and bring this to Project Online. I'm running my integration manually, but in your case, if the integration is scheduled, you just wait a short amount of time until the integration sync is triggered, and then you will see the updates applied to the other system, whether it's an update coming from Project Online to Planner or vice versa. So 88 is now 100% complete. That is the integration completed, applying the changes to the project schedule, and the usage is pretty straightforward. The project managers create some tasks in Project Online. They create some kind of they provide some duration estimate. The due date, the start date, and due date can be altered by the team member in Planner, and then they can provide the completion mark, and the resource can be assigned to the task in Project Online, or it can be assigned to the task in Planner. That is because the assignments are synchronized in both directions. It doesn't really matter because there were equal signs on the mapping. Any changes in the start and finish date in any system will change it respectively in the other. Any changes in the Planner bucket, if I say something here, so provide some new Planner bucket name, it will move the task into the new Planner bucket in Planner, and vice versa if this task was, for example, drag from one bucket to the other in Planner, it would be respectively, this Planner bucket field will be respectively updated in Project Online. And that's basically it.
Thanks, Gennady. Let's talk about some next steps you can take to get your FluentPro project to Planner integration in place. Reach out to us to discuss your needs. We can help you with a rapid and cost-effective implementation of FluentPro's Integration Hub to integrate project and planner and drive project progress. This will improve your project delivery and return on your project investments, which ultimately result in improved organizational performance. Western Principles is a Microsoft Gold PPM partner and a FluentPro preferred partner. We know Microsoft Project and can help you with all aspects of your project and portfolio management, including integration. We can also help you extend your PPM system with the Microsoft Power Platform or partner solutions like the Integration Hub from FluentPro to help you drive more ROI from your project and portfolio management system. Let's get started together. Visit us on the web, call us at 1-800-578-4155, or email us at info@westernprinciples.com. We look forward to helping you.